Hello.
Hello,
And
Will.
welcome to the Water and Time podcast. I'm your host, Will. This is episode 11. No, I'm sorry. What am I talking about? This is episode 14. Yeah, it's just, we've had so many. It's all blending together. It's March 9th. Beautiful sunny day here in New York City. How are you doing? I'm joined with my host, Alan. How's it going, Alan?
Hello.
How was that for an intro?
That was 3 intros ago, man. But
Yeah, episode 11.
also-
Dude, sorry. I think I saw the 1 and I was like, oh, 1:11. No, but it's 14. Which is impressive, dude.
It's so
We're
impressive.
doing it.
I'm doing
Yeah,
fine.
man.
Well, I think allergies are kind of affecting my eyes because my eyes have been exhausted this week. And I know
Like
it's allergy
watery,
season.
or
Yeah, like
It's hard to
watery.
keep them open.
Yeah, I have like some eye drops that I've been using just to.
Ooh.
And I don't normally use eye drops. So I think I'm just trying to keep my eyes healthy, hydrated, moist. But yeah, it's been kind of an exhausting week. I was working a little too much last week, probably.
Well, yeah, we both came back from travel, right? So there's always that, when you come back from travel, it can be pretty hard, right? You gotta catch up on work and...
It was a lot of catching
Get
up
back in.
and just
Yeah.
trying to. I think I was overpromising a lot of things at work, so that made me feel compelled to work later hours
Yeah, to
and
get
stuff
stuff
just
done.
to get stuff done. We have a launch coming soon next week,
Mm.
and it's a little bit of a crunch everywhere, but you know, we keep going, and I kind of wonder why do I like work so late? Like, it is what it is, you know. If it's
I mean, you're talking to somebody who quit their job. I'm a bad person to talk to when it comes to that.
yeah, but
I have
still.
pretty biased views.
Yeah, I guess it does make sense to work extra to catch up on something if you overpromised, but still at the end of the day, I don't think anyone's been on my butt. And plus like people have been saying repeating the past week, "Hey, like let's not work at night and weekends and stuff." And
Wow,
I'm
really?
like, dude, I'm like that
That's
one
shocking.
meme where like the one like monkey meme where the dude's like side-eyeing, just like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm really that's really nice though that your company or at least your team or management is encouraging no working on nights and weekends.
I have a
That's
feeling
great.
that maybe he's said that because there have been some cases of people working later the past few weeks because of the deadlines we
The
have coming
launch?
up. Yeah. So I feel like that's why he would say that. Because otherwise, it's been
Yeah.
the company culture and stuff. So,
Well, like yeah, especially before I left, I was at Google, right? And then because layoffs had happened, the real like culture changed and people were working way more hours, and it wasn't like management would never encourage it, but it was kind of expected that people were working more
oh,
after
wow.
layoffs, and especially with the AI stuff happening, like using AI tools and Google trying to also position themselves well in this like AI race. There was a lot more pressure to work more. So it's nice. It's just refreshing to hear on your side that people are actually saying, "Hey, keep that work-life balance going." Especially when you're a salaried employee, right? Because you don't make more money for the more hours you put in when you're salaried.
I was gonna ask if they paid for those like later hours of since management was expecting people to work overtime. If
It wasn't like in writing ever that it was expected.
yeah, of course.
But there were like these little bonuses. Like one of my team actually got like a spot bonus of a couple $1,000s for the year, which was nice because like they saw how hard we were working because my team was going pretty ham before I left, and they released some key features and stuff within Google Ads. But
yeah, you got your
but yeah.
impact and then you dipped. Peace.
yeah, I was out, dude. I think I was at a point like I was waking up not enjoying it, like not looking forward to work, and it felt like school. So that's why I left. But I've talked about that before on this podcast. We don't have to get into it. It was just nice to hear what your company's saying, so I'm glad. Do you think this week will be a little more chill for you, Alan?
Yeah,
Or do you
I
it
think
will also
so.
be pretty...
No, I think
Yeah,
it'll
that's
be
nice.
fine. Like I think last week was an exception because I really needed some extra hours to get just a few
Well,
things
because
lined up.
you were just gone, right? Like,
Yeah.
of course it makes sense.
Yeah. But anyways, you know, it's a new week. I'm gonna go see the Monday Night Raw in Seattle today.
Oh,
for
you're
the
going
WWE
physically.
event. Yep, it's at the Climate
Oh,
Pledge
I thought you were
Arena.
gonna watch a stream. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Who's
I
gonna be
usually
there?
watch the streams, but yeah, this will be my second time at a WWE event.
That's
So we're
awesome.
looking forward to it. I'll try to do the chants because I think I know most of the chants, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
What did you have like a lineup of who's rumbling? Like who are you excited to see?
So it's mainly the main event that
Mm-hmm.
I follow the most. So it's gonna be between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. They have a match at WrestleMania in
Mm-hmm.
Vegas next month, I think. So this is the build up leading to that match.
Mm,
And the promo
mm,
last week that CM Punk did on Roman was pretty fire.
yeah.
So basically, like Roman's been like his character's been like alone for the past year or two, and then
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
because he's like, oh, okay, I'm trying to get stuff done, and CM Punk kind of turns that on Roman's back because he's like, wait, but Roman, you've always needed your cousins to help you out and do the dirty work for you. You've never been able to do things alone,
Ooh,
right? And then at the end of the
ooh.
promo, Punk is like, hey, I'm gonna bury you at WrestleMania, and you won't be alone anymore because I'm gonna bury you next to your father. And
Oh
Roman's father like
shit.
legitimately passed away like a few months ago. So
Oh
I was like,
shit.
oh, that's kind of
We're
fire.
getting some drama. Damn. Well, they also deliver these lines so well. Like they're so
So
well
well.
spoken. Like
So, especially
they're
Punk.
literally actors. Yeah, they're so good at it.
Yeah, CM Punk is like probably the best promo or ever.
That's awesome. Where
Yeah.
are you going to the Tacoma Dome, or is it like somewhere in downtown Seattle?
It's in
Or,
the
like,
downtown in Climate Pledge. So
Oh,
by
Climate Pledge
Seattle
Arena. That's
Center.
awesome. Hell, dude, that
Yeah.
should be hyped, man.
Yeah,
Do you have like some swag you're gonna wear?
No, I'm just gonna go there and
Nah.
just hang out. Just there for the
Just
vibes.
chill.
Just hear what people say in the crowd, things like that.
Are you front row?
No, these are just really back seats, just like the cheapest
Hell yeah.
tickets. So
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm just
That's
there for the
great.
vibes.
I watched on my I've been watching more YouTube shorts. I've been sick recently. My voice is a little shot and a little stuffed up, so I've been spending a lot more time just consuming content while I've been sick.
Mm-hmm.
My YouTube shorts, I started going through and I started watching videos of I think it was Speed something show Speed.
iShowSpeed. Yeah, iShowSpeed.
iShowSpeed. iShowSpeed was invited for like a WWE event and he got speared
Yeah.
by who's the guy who speared him?
Braun Breaker.
Dude, like I
Right.
saw that, and even though that was it's all choreographed and stuff, dude, it's like that was hard. That spear, fucking like that dude must have been so sore in the morning.
Yeah, no,
And Speed's a small guy. He's like 5'5" or something, like 100.
No, Speed's tall.
Pounds.
Speed's tall.
I show Speed.
Yeah, iShowSpeed is like tall. He's like jacked and tall. Oh, I mean, he's 5'8" apparently, but
Yeah. Okay. So sorry. I guess I'm doing a relative to the WWE stars who are like 250 pounds of
They're-
pure muscle.
they're fucking
Where I
tall.
show Speed, if he's like, because he was a runner, right? Like track and field people are usually really slender. Like how much does I show Speed weigh? I'm guessing 150.
yeah, 170.
Oh, he weighed 175. Okay, okay. That's what it says. Never mind.
He's like slightly bigger than me.
Okay, he actually is bigger. Okay. Still though, like compared to these WWE stars, it's nothing. So I saw that video, I was like, "Holy shit, this is crazy!"
That was a really impressive spear that he took. And yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude.
watched like some of the behind the scenes, and he was like legitimately kind of hurt from it just because of the way he
I
fell.
mean, you're always gonna wake up sore and stuff, but like, that just looks so intense, dude. The speed.
Yeah, Braun
man, that's
Breaker,
crazy.
he's also known for giving really, really fast spears. And like one of his gimmicks is that he'll like do this like because he's like a big dog, and then he'll like go outside the ring, run around the entire ring, and then like just spear his opponent into the barricades. So that's
Damn.
like something he's known for. So he's very, very fast. He's like future of
Yeah.
WWE.
That should be hype though, dude. How'd you get your tickets? Was it hard? Like, was it on Ticketmaster?
Yeah, it's on Ticketmaster. It's pretty simple. There are like a lot of seats available at a lot of these events. It's just pricey. Like recently,
Yeah.
a lot of WWE prices have been really, really increased. People think that the WrestleMania prices for next month, they're super, super expensive, and WWE.
But this is the huge event, right? WrestleMania, just like a step back, it's in Las Vegas, right? This is the biggest event of the year.
Yeah, it's
like
the
a lot of the
Super
year is
Bowl
just
of
build
wrestling.
up for WrestleMania, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, dude. Are you gonna go to that?
No, not this year. I'd like to go someday. I
You
think
gotta go sometime, yeah.
yeah, I think probably when I'm like really, really invested into the storyline again.
Yeah.
Because like I think 2, 3 years ago was like peak storyline.
Mm. Mm.
But yeah, this year it's kind of like I don't feel that compelled to go. Also, the
That's
ticket
exciting,
prices
though,
are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you've
That
been
sounds like a nice
consuming
week,
more
dude.
content. You got some iShowSpeed WWE stuff.
Yeah, I was just, well, because I was watching him more because he was doing, like, he had his full on, his, like, own show where he was hanging with Tom Brady and, like, Kevin Durant, like, all these huge names in sports, and he was playing their sport with them. Like, and I didn't realize that dude is huge, and he was been traveling around the world and stuff, like, pretty cool global coverage. Like, as a content creator, that guy, like, it's insane. He's probably one of the biggest, right? In terms of, like, direct, like, I guess more modern, like, YouTube, Twitch type media.
He's done an
So
Asia
it's cool to
tour.
see.
He's done an Africa tour.
Yeah.
A Europe
yeah.
tour. I think South America is next on his
Yeah,
list.
he's probably been all around. It's just cool that, like, with Ronaldo, too. Like, he just knows all these athletes. He got into it. So, again, I was just fucking on YouTube Shorts, just scrolling, and it came up, and I saw that video of WWE, and I was like, what the fuck? And I had to, like, Google it and search about it, because it just looked crazy.
Yeah, I think I watch him from time to time, but I think overall he's very impressive content creator.
Oh, yeah, dude. Just, like, I enjoy
Good
watching
content.
That. Sounds great. Yeah. Seems very genuine, too. Like, I think he's insane. I think anybody to have that much viewership, to do that many things, you have to be insane. Like, it's just not possible. You have to, like any pro athlete as well. Like, to be at that level, you have to be, like, built different.
And you sacrifice a
definitely
lot of
there.
things. You sacrifice a lot of
of
relationships and other aspects of your life. So always pros and cons.
While we're talking about sacrifice, too, it's a good little transition here into some of the anime I want to discuss with you. Because as I've been sick, I've been watching more anime, and I'm caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen.
You're caught
And
up on
I just
season
wanna kind
3.
Yeah, I want to just talk for a second because
Oh.
I was hating on it really hard after episode 3
Yeah.
from the new season because it's just pure dialogue. You're learning about the culling game.
Yep.
And it's like, homie, like I said, this could have been an email. This did not have to be a 20-minute episode. I only saw like 10 minutes and I stopped. It was fucking useless. Like, I just was, what the fuck? And so you can imagine when I went to the new episodes, I was confused. Luckily, my girlfriend's also read the manga, so she was kind of helpful to talk about. But I think even as a show, they've done a really poor job in some instances, even in the previous seasons, of just explaining the storyline, like motivating things that are happening. I just feel like I'm very confused, like, in some of these parts. So
Oh, it's for
that's kind
good
of
reason.
been a letdown.
It's for good reason because, like, just even fundamentally, like, the show's about this whole, like, jujutsu stuff where you have cursed spirits and you have, like, the existence of this secret jujutsu high school of sorcerers.
Yeah.
But then, like, it doesn't really play into the world itself. You know, you just have, like, sorcerers against cursed spirits.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to get, like, an overarching sense of, like, why the world cares. You know, like,
Yeah, and you're learning more too. Like, as part of these episodes, I've learned more about like the jujutsu like conservative society and the three heads. And that was one of the episodes where it was, I think, Maki. Like, I was talking about sacrifice. Her twin sister sacrifices herself, right, and they kind of get absorbed or whatever. And then she slays the entire Zenin clan, which is fucking awesome. But they're one of like the heads. They have all this political power and stuff, and like these are just things I didn't know as much about in the show. And then you also have it like where they valid that they wanted like the other kid to become the head possibly, and I think he does say he's the head in one of the episodes. You've already read the manga, so I don't want to spoil it for you. Or I know I'm not spoiling it for you, but if anybody is an update, you might want to stop listening with the show. But they have to go like get this guy who hosts these fight club events, who's like one of the seniors at Jujutsu Kaisen to help them on his side of the game. And then I didn't even figure this out. It's like the whole reason they're trying to do this game shit is because, well, what's the guy's name with the dogs who can summon the dogs and shit?
some of the Fushiguro, the shadow
Fushiguro.
dogs.
His sister. He apparently has a sister
Apparently,
who's
yeah.
like sick. But I didn't know any of this. I don't remember where in the show. My girlfriend explained it to me. It's like the whole fucking reason they're doing all this is because his sister's going to get pulled into the culling game, and they have to try and help her get out of it. And that's like what it seems like they're doing all this for. And it's just like, what? I don't even think I've seen his sister fucking one time. Like, what the hell is going on here? And then there's this one weird clip where, like, it talks about the evil spirit who took over Ghetto's body, right? Like, this evil spirit. He's, like, talking to these kids who were Itadori's friends. And he was like, thank you for being friends with my son. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that stuff I like. I do like that stuff where it's a little bit subliminal. It's like, oh shit, he's related to this evil spirit. Or is it because he has, like, Sukino in his body? Is that why it's his son? Like, that stuff is cool. Like, I actually enjoy that stuff. It's just, like, you know, the sister coming in there. I don't know why the fuck they went after this scene, like, this Jujutsu Kaisen senior guy who's hosting these fight events. The way they explained the fight guy's girlfriend's abilities of, like, these stars and attraction made no fucking sense. Like, they just really gotta dumb stuff down and really keep people along. I feel like if you didn't read the manga, you really get lost.
Even if you read the manga, you still get lost.
See, this is exactly, like, even my girlfriend, she's like, what the fuck is actually happening? Like, she's updated, she's read all of it. So, that's my spiel. The animation has been great. I actually really loved, there's a scene where Itadori is talking to the Fight Club host guy. And it's like a still shot and you're just watching inside the room. The animation quality is pretty poor. It's obviously like a cheap scene, but I really enjoyed that. Because I think they're all like very high quality fight scenes and there's so much going on, so much detail. Having this like kind of slow, one single frame, like dialogue and shot and interactions, I thought that was a really like a breath of fresh air and very nice. So that scene, my girlfriend was like, damn, this is fucking cheap. They cheaped out in this scene. And I was like, actually, I'm into it. I really like it.
There's a lot of fluidity.
So when you watch it, when you watch it, I'm sure you'll see that. In,
it's just
again, like
IRL.
To anime is always different. Yeah, it was just good. So that scene I really enjoyed. Anyway, so I'm caught up. That's my spiel.
Are you looking forward to the next episodes after being caught up?
I kind of like the idea of a culling game. I think it's really interesting how people can add their own rules and stuff, even though some of it's like not defined well. And they've also alluded to these like old school spirits from hundreds of years ago, or like old school sorcerers that are really strong and have all these points and are just trying to fight and shit. So
yeah, there's that one there's that one Kashimo guy. He's like, everyone's here so weak. Where's Sukuna? So he's trying.
Yeah, and he has the rules to try and find him. Yeah. So that I'm excited for. So I'll keep watching it, but I think I'll just do it in the same pattern where something happens, like I get sick, or maybe I go on a plane ride and I have a lot of time to just watch all of it and binge it. This is not a show, in my opinion, that I can watch week by week because I'll just forget too much. Like I'm not that invested, so I gotta do it all in one go.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll probably wait till the season's over to catch up.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, especially especially like how they end the season. I'm curious to like see what point that they end the season on. So, yeah. Like I've been just catching up with Frieren because that show makes way more sense than JJK.
Yeah, Frieren, I'm also fully up to date. Great slow show. It's always a good time. Every episode you can kind of watch independently, which is nice, or most of them at least.
I've been thinking about like video ideas for just like my channel and trying to make more content. Like something about Frieren that I was interested in was like whenever I watch the show, there's always quotes that characters say, just like about how he almost says like, oh, you change someone's life even just a little bit. That's how you can be remembered. Like Haiter says, it's more convenient if there's a god because it just feels better that way. Like things like that.
It makes life easier.
Yeah, it makes life easier. So just like throughout the show, all of these quotes that come into play, I kind of feel like making like a video on like a quote.
Hell yeah.
Just like title the video like that quote and then just talk about that quote a bit and explain how that relates to the theme of the show and the characters and how they change, etc. So
yeah, there's some great ones. I was one little quote. Well, not like one thing I would love to look into is I think we learned in one of the more recent episodes. And have you read any of the manga at all? Because I don't want to spoil it.
No, I haven't.
All right, this isn't really a spoiler then, but there's also like there was a previous hero before like the party of heroes went up to the Demon King. There was a hero before that. Have you learned?
Oh, the South, the hero of the South.
Maybe the hero.
He's like the dude with the little mustache, right?
The hero of the South is what he's called.
Yeah, it's
I
like
just want to pick the right guy before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this guy. I would love to learn more about him because he like has some future ability, and he's like, yo, frieren, you gotta join the next party.
Yep.
Like, and then you see a statue of him. I'm like, oh, this is a great little add-on, and I feel like they'll keep sprinkling little things like that on there, right? I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, after like watching season 2, episode 1, where they get where they fall into the magic nullifying crystals cave, and then there's like a dragon that attacks them, but then Stark helps Frieren and Fern run away. Like it like reminds me that these people aren't invincible. Like they have bad matchups. Like even Himmel, Heiter, Eisen, Frieren, when they were journeying to fight the Demon King, like they also had bad matchups throughout their journey where they had trouble fighting certain monsters and stuff. So it like reminds me that they're not invincible, and there's always struggle and teamwork that they have to do.
And there's stronger people out there compared to them. I really like the one episode too where they the guy who kind of the demon who rechanged how the humans used offensive mage magic. Right? Yep. Like, they couldn't kill him at the moment, so they just froze him. Yeah. It's like, oh, he's too strong. We'll come back in a couple hundred years. Like, I love stuff like that, because it really shows you, like, they're not invincible, right? People are stronger.
Yeah. So it really goes to show, like, whenever they reveal how they beat the Demon King, I think that would be, like, super hype.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. That
like, the Demon King's, like, the epitome of, like, the demons, then. But then they couldn't defeat some of the weaker ones. Then it's like
the generals, the demon generals.
Yeah, like the general, the 7 sages. And like, even to this day, demons are still running rampant in the world, and they're still like building up forces. So I'm like, oh, but the Demon King died. Like, you know, I thought this was a peaceful era, but it sounds like demons are still continuing their activities.
Yeah, we can make a great transition into Iran. And when Iran's supreme leader was killed, right? It's like, oh shit, it doesn't
end there.
It doesn't end there.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to talk about the Iran stuff. I thought it was like a funny transition. Because I know I just saw his son is the new supreme leader. Yeah. Who's also pretty hardcore. But I don't even want to talk about like the war itself. It was more the one point we have here was the White House had the Call of Duty video that was posted. Like, they're trying to make war look cool.
Oh my god.
It's really fascinating to see this. And again, like I mentioned this before, you shouldn't really be surprised with this administration, the stuff they put out there. They're using so much content that's copyrighted in terms of music, in terms of videos, and artists get pretty mad at them. But there's like no punishment really for them, and they just keep doing it, and they just get crazier and crazier.
Yeah, remember when Sabrina Carpenter got pissed off at the administration like last month or 2 months ago? Or using her music in one of their...
Yeah, they just don't give a shit. And it's like they have the Justice Department, which is the one who would enforce this and go after people and stuff. So, like, it's crazy. So that's happening.
So I'm not surprised that the Twitter account for the White House used a Call of Duty, like, meme, photo, whatever, to describe the war and what's going on. Because I've noticed in the past year or two that a lot of the official social media accounts that are used by like the professional places like White House or like Sony or just whatever company, a lot of the recent social media posts have been very trendy, very memey. And I think that's probably because when they hire the people to manage the social media accounts, it's a lot of the younger folks who are in tune with a lot of the memes and the internet culture. And they probably make it a business case of like, hey, I'm just going to post this meme on our official Sony account because it'll generate funny attention and people will engage with it.
Well, you just said engagement. I think it all comes down to engagement. That's the whole goal of all these posts, right? It's getting your people's attention, having them watch your content. I think that's how like the Trump administration won. I think they had a great marketing campaign, right? Like how they got so much popularity, how they won the White House in terms of voting. They were really good at getting engagement, good or bad. Like, even you and I are talking about it. But I 100% agree with you. It's like you probably have younger people in there, people who know existing trends a lot better than these 80-year-olds. And those teams, they know how to get engagement, which is what people want, especially coming from, like, reality TV, for example. Like, it's all about getting views, right? Because that's how you make money. It's all about viewership and engagement.
Yeah, there's still a line of professionalism. I'm just kind of thinking of an example where back in the day people always type really punctually, right? You use your uppercase to start your sentences. You end it with periods. You keep sentences brief and succinct. Whereas nowadays, like the communication method has evolved to acronyms, to lowercase typing, to using emojis for communicating. So it's kind of like the same thing here, where you have using memes to communicate a certain message, right? Like the communication has evolved.
Video,
So yeah, it makes
content.
sense to me that it's not really surprising that we use memes even from White House or just really professional companies and bodies, government bodies.
Yeah, I think some memes make sense. I guess, yeah. I was an intern at Duolingo like 10 years ago. And they were like really big on engagement and following the memes of the Duolingo owl and stuff like that. And it worked really well for them for their marketing campaign.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, things have evolved, so everyone's memeing.
Yeah. Everyone's memeing. So yeah, that happened. Anything you want to talk about with the war shit? Like, it's happening. Oil prices, I know, skyrocketed. I think Iran like closed one of the straits with all these supplies going through.
Do you know
So
how
maybe we'll feel that.
people talk about World War III maybe happening?
Mm-hmm.
The world wars are always declared after they happen. Like World War One was declared like a few years after. World War Two probably was declared like a few years after too. And they always go back in time and think, when did this world war start? We're in a world war. When did it start? Maybe for World War Two, we should blame it on the Germans. So yeah, we should say it started when they invaded Poland and then like assassinated the one of the historical figures there. So I wonder, like, if we are in a world war right now, then what's history going to turn back time to and say was the start of a world war? I don't know if it'll have anything to do with Ukraine or if it'll just be related to.
I think the way you can address that, because like the U.S. we've always kind of been in wars. If it wasn't Afghanistan, right, Iraq, there's some in Yemen, Syria, Vietnam. Yeah, none of those became world wars because like you never saw escalation like World War One and Two, where you bring in the major powers of the world, right? I think that was the agreement after World War II, was because it was so deadly. Like, Russia and the U.S. have never directly, fought. Russia and Western countries, like, even, like, besides Ukraine in this instance, like, the huge armies that have nukes have never directly fought. I think when that happens, then it'll become a world war. Like, when we have Russia or China declare war on the U.S. or vice versa, then we get into the point, this is at the world scale. Which hasn't happened. Like, I know China and Russia are both funding Iran and like giving them arms, but they're not actually sending in their own armies, and I don't think they will because it's just they don't care that much. But what you said, like, it could, like, the escalation is always possible, right? Like, the U.S. fucks up or Iran fucks up and they hit somebody they shouldn't have, and that draws in a whole army, and then it just keeps escalating. I do have faith that won't happen, hopefully. But you never know.
I think we'll see nukes being used again in our lifetime because there'll be someone crazy enough to just let it loose.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
There is like this thing. I think I was reading or listening to a history podcast about JFK, and that's like it talked about how like Nixon, JFK, all these people, all these presidents, it would like keep them up at night. The fear of nuclear wars happening, especially JFK, because I think with Cuba. Like, it just, in their personal journals, they always wrote about the anxiety it caused them. That, like, it's just a button press.
It literally is world-ending.
Global nuclear warfare.
Yeah.
Like it is terrifying.
Very, very terrifying.
Which is why war is sad to see.
Yeah, but I feel like the less humanity you have, then...
You might just pull the trigger.
You might just pull the trigger. But
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, that would be scary. Oh well, that can be our spiel about Iran and the war that's going on. Hopefully stuff ends well. We don't have as much, like, we minimize the amount of deaths.
You know what didn't end well for me?
It's sad to see. What didn't end well for you, Alan?
Dude, Deadlock.
What? Yeah.
It's like the open. I think it's an open beta.
Deadlock is like the MOBA game, right? Like the first person or third person MOBA game.
Yeah, I think it's third person. It's So I've only played one game, but I think it looks pretty similar to League of Legends, and I haven't played League of Legends before. And my first impression was that I think this game takes too much of my attention to fully play. And
Like there's too much going on.
I think there's too much resource management for me that I can't get into it right now because it would take too much time just to learn a lot of the things. When I was hovering over the heroes, which I think there were like 30 plus heroes, it didn't really say what role, like a lot of heroes can do a lot of different things, and there are a lot of jargon being used that I didn't really know the game plan of heroes. So yeah, and I think because I've never played League before, I feel like League always starts out slow, where you have to fight just the bots and stuff, because even if you see like an enemy player, you can't really kill each other early game because you have like
You don't have enough
minions.
items. Yeah, you don't have enough strength. You're
Not
too
enough
weak.
resources. So it was kind of weird for me just like trying to engage with enemy players when nothing could really happen. But my brain's like, wait, no, I want to engage with other players and try to kill them. But that made me overextend a bunch.
I mean, have you played MOBAs before?
No, I haven't played MOBAs before.
I like that. That's definitely because I think that's just the classic way of a MOBA where, yeah, you're really weak in the beginning. You need to have items and resources. That's what you fight over, and it's a long game, right? It's not like because you play Marvel Rivals a good amount, and they're
Yeah.
very different, right?
Yeah,
So-
it's more fast paced in that game. This
yeah.
game, like Deadlock, and I'm sure League of Legends, they take like 45-minute plus.
Oh,
for
they
a
can take
game.
a long time for sure.
Yeah,
for
and I was
sure.
like, I can't do that. It's just too much commitment as well.
How
so-
long does it take to play a Marvel Rivals game?
It could range from like 10 to 20 minutes, just depending on
Put on
how
the shorter side.
how you do. Yeah, but yeah, you play a game and you're like, okay, if you want to take a break, you just take a break. But it's
No, that's nice.
and it's always like constant engagement and interactions with the other team.
There's no slow time. In
Yeah.
MOBAs, you have a lot of slow time where you're just doing a PvE thing, and that's usually when I'm alt tabbing to change my YouTube video I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals, unless you're dead, you probably don't have that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a very different change of pace for me, and I tried it, but I don't really have a desire to
Yeah,
play it again.
I played Deadlock. I wasn't the biggest fan either. It's just it was kind of new when it came out, and like I think I'm also the age. Well, I shouldn't say I'm at the age, but I don't want to learn a new game because it takes a lot of effort. And like I just play ARAMs on League, and that's like I play Valorant. I've been playing a lot of Halo Wars recently. I got that on Steam. I used to play that a lot when I was younger. Awesome game. It's like super buggy, and like a lot of like it's not balanced at all very well, but it's still fun and just nostalgic.
Yeah, I think what you say with not wanting to learn a new game, like I got firered last week and I've been playing that, and I've played it before, but and it is very slow in the beginning because you kind of just train against wild Pokemon and level up, things like that. But it's very familiar. Like I know the game, so I don't have to stress over thinking about what to do next, and it can just be a comfortable and
Yeah,
even
you're just
monotonous.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, and I can task if I want.
Yeah, I've been playing. I got leafgreen, and I'm at the Elite Four now, but all my Pokemon are severely underleveled because I was dodging trainers, just trying to rush to the Elite Four. And so now I have to go back and actually train my team up and fight them.
I've learned over my years of Pokemon games that I don't dodge trainers because I did that once just to try to speed run, and yeah, like it gets so
It sucks 'cause-
uncomfortable.
Yeah, your
At the
Pokemon are so
Pokemon League.
underleveled. I tried the Elite Four. I got to the second person, but I went through so many revives and shit. It's like, okay, this isn't worth it. I had to take a step back and go train because my Pokemon were 10, 15 levels underleveled, and it's just no chance.
Yeah.
But I got there really quick though.
Yeah, it's a
that was a
small world. The
trade-off.
Kanto regions. I just took a look at the town map. I was like, wow, this world is small.
Yeah, you hit them all fast. So I never actually played the original Pokemon beyond like the third or fourth gym when I played Pokemon Blue. So for me, it was actually really cool to see all this new stuff, and it was like, wow, the game is. You can tell compared to the newer ones, it's way less structured and just more challenging in terms of finding the HMs,
Yep.
all the things you have to do. I like the islands. That was kind of cool. And I've caught a lot of Pokemon. Usually I just have my team and I speed run it through and I just kill everything, but I think my Pokedex is at like 70 plus now, which
Nice.
is great.
Yeah, it's
Because I want to
fun.
get the national dex when I'm done. With the
Oh
Elite
yeah,
Four.
because you need to meet a certain requirement.
I think it's 60 Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So the whole time I've been catching Pokemon, just so I don't have to do that later.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a fun game.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I'll probably take like a few more weeks to get to the Elite Four, but we can probably trade.
Yeah, enjoy it, dude. Yeah, I was, like I said, I was sick, so I spent a lot of time playing Pokemon and watching shit.
Are you feeling better though?
Cool, man. I'm feeling better today. It started like last Wednesday. Today's Monday. I think in a couple days I'll be 100%. But I haven't gone to the gym, dude. It sucks. I've been like going on walks, but I want to get to the gym and lift. I started doing these barbell Bulgarian split squats.
Barbell
Dude.
Bulgarian split.
Dude,
What?
Instead of holding, like, you know how you do barbell squats? Instead of holding like dumbbells when you do your Bulgarian split squats, you use a barbell. Yeah, holding. Dude.
Interesting.
I love it so much more. Like, my glutes, I was feeling that shit.
You like it more than Bulgarian split squats, like regular dumbbell ones?
Yeah, I like it more using the barbell compared to the... I think it might be like a way of even... Like, because I've just done so many more squats in my life with a barbell.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm more used to that. But it just feels good because you can put, like, more weight. It's just more fun when you move more weight.
I'll try that. That sounds fun.
You should definitely give it a try. Like, you just go to a rack, you get, a bench or something that you can put your foot on, and try it. You gotta really bring the weight down, like, compared to what I was squatting. Like, you gotta bring the weight down a lot, but it's fun. Highly recommend.
Yeah, I've been super sore from my lower body because of the Bulgarian split squats the past few weeks.
Dude, they fuck you up, but they're so good for you.
So good.
Yeah, keep it healthy. Keep it healthy,
man.
team.
Hopefully you get better soon.
Yeah, dog. Thank you.
Yeah,
Anything else we want to say? We can end this one a little bit earlier than usual with work and shit we gotta go do. Any
good.
final thoughts before we sign off?
Sounds good. I'm gonna not be exhausted this week, hopefully. My workouts have been improving. I'm doing more weight, more reps. Just feeling better overall about my workouts.
That's great.
And I'm trying to do some more frieren content.
Hell yeah. Stay healthy too, dude. Enjoy spring, right? We had that 1 hour daylight savings.
Oh yeah, that messed me up too.
Forward.
Oh my
God. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that also got me.
Awesome. Yeah, well, this was episode 14, right? Well,
episode 14, dog. Yeah. Keep it flowing, you guys.
That's right. Keep it flowing.
All right.
Later.
Bye.